yet to compete today. The smokes go down towards the B site. Capachao begins to reposition. And they are pushing out. Flashbang is coming in to keep all of the terrorists dazed and confused. A few taps here and there, but no frags found yet for the CTs, Ben, as everything is currently coming up VP. They've done a good job of landing this execute so far. Bit put up on the elevated angle, but not really given much of a chance.
Yeah, not much being given. 2-man advantage. VP, there should be actually a free round, right? It should be just a full save. There's no need to try and retake this.
King and being punished because of it. Flashbang over for YEKINDAR. He goes in. Another deagle frag found as Bits had 3 into the round. They recovered the Kalashnikovs. And now this is quite scary.
I mean, it'll be an attempted save, right? He'll kill 2. I mean, there's a chance for a 1v5 there with everybody charged.
Yeah, they were giving it. Taken down. And it puts the pressure on Capachao. Towards B, he jump spots, gets contact, drops the flash, and tries to keep himself alive as the swarm is arriving. The VP killer bees have infiltrated the site and are trying to turn this into their hive. The AK cross, he's thrown his AK when he was trying to pass the bomb. Oh, Ben. I wondered what he was doing. I thought maybe there was a gun there, but no. He was trying to throw the bomb across, launches his AK into his teammate's face. They have to play a game of pass the parcel. Luckily, back now in a position where they can hit shots. YEKINDAR gets one to Gaspada. YEKINDAR? More like YEKINDAR, Ben! As he finds the headshot onto Bit. My man, that's an ace. This also is the opening of a question that I think will be poised throughout the course of this series of Gaspada versus James. Obviously, when they're on that AWP into these rounds. Gaspada, he's had a few clutch moments for NAVI Jr., whereas James certainly been looking good.
That was actually OP, that flash.
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm not going to lie.
Straight off the box so you can peek with it. Perfect timing on the face. Oh, Bit's actually doing... Oh, what? I was going to say he's doing damage with his Famous, but he's able to just swing out. Sanji goes down. It's all adrenaline. How have they got it into this position? NAVI Jr. A nice round. A few smokes here and there to aid them. Walking up on the close walls, they eventually reveal themselves. Kura is able to get one. He flicks onto the second, but he can't actually land it. And Kura struggling, but eventually composing himself and now doing nice work with the AWP. The footwork followed up by the flicks. He gets a couple of shots off and makes it much harder on the actual instigation of the round. Jame. Oh no. You can never count this man out. He also gets an AWP. The bomb can go down.
Oh,
he's in a 1 versus 2. The nade got stuck on the door as they threw it in. But unfortunately for James, didn't realise that Topa was out through window already. Charges in with the Galil, upgrades back to the AWP and gets the defuse off. Ties the game up now. But luckily was able to find the follow-up shot anyway onto YEKINDAR. The nades and HEs are rolling in. So much damage done for the Molotov, but Sanji still has confidence, and that's a sublime shot to land. Slaps on Kur. They all charge in. Capachao peeks out, and one by one, he starts to slaughter them. Final frag found with the US. Utility usage used. Smokes to try and block them. Molotovs to try and deny them. It's not working well. Kicker on top of the box. Finds an easy frag onto Topper. Gaspada replies back onto Kicker as he's blind. The HEs are rolling in. These detonations doing damage to VP as the depth charges start to go off. Oncure holds the angle with the AUG as well, hoping he has an outrageous play to make into the round. And the triple threat of NAVI Junior CT side is up on short. Hustling and bustling, getting ready to boil their way out. They're coming to a nice brim. They burn the first, then nade him. Sanji taking the full front of that, but YEKINDAR doing what he does best, and that's popping heads with the AK. Overextends. Oncur gets an angle, and he will kill him. Jame and Adren, the last 2 that remain. Jame, he strikes, doing damage with the AWP, but couldn't convert with the P250. Adren has to try and get Bit off the bomb. Bit comes off, peeks into him.
So they know there's 2 AWPs in play, though, so the BXQ is going to come through. I think this is the pistol strat again, just with gun.
Yeah, they're just trying it once more. The previous times they've gone for this on these slow executes out onto B, though, the CTs have done a very good job of defending it. The difference is this time, there's only 1 frag that comes out from Capture before he goes down. Bit has to do work with the Famous. It's actually a really good play.
Jeez.
3 frag.
They missed the CT smoke then as well. It's actually just a perfect B ramp smoke. This might be a fast B split.
Smoke goes down. Bonker trying to run away. Oh, he wanted to run for his life, but YEKINDAR just cuts him straight through it. Capacho replies. That's the bomb drop, but they're all set ablaze. Bit and Gasparda take so much damage. James throws another smoke in there as well. This round is in really quite a treacherous position, Ben. I'm talking of being in the trenches. That's where VP are right now. They've got to sprint back towards the site. Bit jumps off the box. Adren's playing on the close spot. He's just holding the angle. If they push out and don't clear tight right, he could frag them. He actually peeks. He takes the firefight and gets an advantage. And it's all down to James. It's James time. But will it be time for him to take the round as they're peeking? He doesn't want to shoot unless he's absolutely certain he'll hit the shot, but he misses the first. They push towards the door. Gasparda ready for a glorious kill. As the flashes, the Molotovs are coming through. They burn the body to celebrate the success into the round. A defuse is going to be found. A NAVI Jr. 7-7. It's all tied up.
Actually gets gifted the kill.
Oh, dude, the deagles can start to do work. Ah, Sanji flash. Head put into the flowers. Unlucky for him, those stinging nettles will be all over his face. Just like we're seeing the faces come through. Adren!
They could just be...
He's got to the back. They're on the bomb. He's just spamming the smoke. He needs to get the kill. Capuchan's just going to defuse. And Gasparda gets a 2k at the end to round it out. That's the way the final... Actually grouped up as well. Playing two together. Not playing anti-flash, and it could have saved them. Instead, though, they're still finding the shots, as James will be able to get the flick off. Popa crouching out around the back of the smoke, and in the meantime, YEKINDAR's had two on the encounters he found. Is actually rotating. They're all grouping up. Seems to have their mindset on a mid to B burst. The smoke's going to go down. The off angle in play from Kicker. Spams through. James coaxing him over for a boost, hoping to get him onto the elevated angle just in the nick of time. He peeks up and he'll be able to pop the cranium off the first as he tackles Topa. And Cure replies with two of his own. Annihilation with an AK. As he sprays down two, YEKINDAR hits the DECK. And that'll be the bomb planted by Bit. 3 versus 2 here. Kicker and James, they need to save. Stay alive. Get out of there. It'll go 9-9. The game is going to stay tied.
Yeah, the game around him. Looks like the game's coming to him, though. He gets another kill there. Molotov burning. But they're not going to check for Adren, are they? He gets one. Oh my, they're just facing on Kerr. We know he's good enough to get these.
He certainly is. I mean, he's been hitting some sublime shots with the AK, but at this point, I think he might be put to bed, Ben. He's trying to peek. He's already ready for the angle. He knew where Adren was.
Because we know very well now, if they don't find two, we're probably going to say.
Game. Can he do some glorious things? Oh, he had the upper hand. On that first peek, he hits a disgustingly good shot against Bit. But he's deleted from existence. 3 versus 3 on the retake. The AWP on Gasparda. Taking pot shots, but not actually connecting. Instead, it'll be the backstab. The AK does the damage and annihilates the defense. The retake. Sanji peeking above the box. His head's in the clouds, but he won't be flying high onto the frags. The T's have been able to push up, and turmoil occurs. One by one, they trade. Adren dancing around and dealing death, Ben, like the Grim Reaper. He swings his scythe and beheads two, putting us into the 2 versus 3. And the T's are so fragmented. They're trapped. Gasparda towards Car. He won't know about the oncoming push. The fact that YEKINDAR is so close, ready to breathe down his neck. He misses the initial shot. It's a wild spam and an awkward encounter. But eventually...
That's his 8th. No, 7th, actually. 7th multi-kill round already. Looking to add even more as well as he goes through.
Oh, mate. Bits.
Adrenful. Oh, my.
He's doing bits, Ben! Look at the peaks as well. The confidence on this man as he keeps his head low to the ground. Still going for these faces. He knows exactly where they are. And he wants to hit the shot. He's trying his best, but he can't do it. He'll change AK so he doesn't have to reload, but he still can't slay. Today is certainly not a good day. But finally, Sanji will slip over.
What?
It's all on James and Bit.
He gets
the ace. In the...
Look at this play, though. Navi Jr., it's going to be a B split coming through. One place return on, that's the opening kill. YEKINDAR's on his own on an island here. He needs to do it all, but let's be real, he's probably only good for one.
YEKINDAR trying to get it Yekin done. But unfortunately, he lives up to that name as he goes down. It's a rapid adjustment from the T's, each and every one of them popping off. James, is there even anything they physically can do? As they'd still need a few more rounds here to tie it back up. At least it seems like James should be able to survive. They're pushing him, though, and they're actually getting close. It depends if he can recock the orb. Luckily, the unzoom gut shot onto Unkur. They have an additional smoke. Spam goes out through the smoke opening, but YEKINDAR gets no tags. Not a single point of damage done. On the follow-up, though, with the second magazine, he does a whole lot more, and so does Kicker. Slaughtering them with the MP9 as they bring the ruckus, and Navi Jr. can't protect their necks. But Bit, he's certainly trying to save their bacon. Headshot onto Adren. They don't have the advantage, but they still have an opportunity. They're backing off and rotating out, but they've split up. They're going solo. It's actually just the mind games that are being played. They've slowed down the round enough that we've seen the rotation back over. James is heading towards long. He beelines it there, Ben. Holding with the AWP, believing they're going to try and re-rotate towards A. And Gaspada's just holding. He wants to catch them when they make a move. They're just playing the mind games and making the full use of the time.
Sanji's the key player in this one, right? He's the in-between player for both. He's going to have to make the right decision. Unfortunately for them, he's gone towards A. Bit, look at his utility. He still has a smoke and a Molotov. He can smoke that B-ramp angle. Kicker's going to be left on an island. If he gets first contact, this is an easy kill. He misses the shot. Oh, no. He can get flanked now. He needs to peek. He needs to look for the kill. Otherwise, he's just going to die without getting a single thing back. But Sanji gets the Crespado on his own. He's been tagged. This should be it.
Kicker with a face. That's a clean shot. They've rotated around. James on the site. Playing towards Goose. And the peak is certainly a nice front. Eliminates Cuspada. They're going for this, though. They're fighting so heavily. Fully committing into this round. They're confident. James takes a bit of damage from the molly. On the cross, Copa gets the kill. The bomb's now on ramp. It's going to be harder. They can't just decide to rotate off and go B. They basically have to commit to recovering this bomb. So they have to fall back. Play with the rest of the clock. The way this is shaping up, it seems like overtime is looming over the heads of Navi Jr.
So I'm wondering if VP did see that bomb get thrown across. Because no player's actually cleared the ramp angle, if you know what I mean. Nobody's ever peeked around that. So the question is, do they actually know? But it looks like they do. They're holding forward. 30 seconds. It's going to have to be a good flash. It gets James. They fully cross, but Adrin does. Oh, that's got to be it.
The Lone Ranger, Ben, he's done so much, but he can't do any more. Another 2k round, but it's not enough. He finds, and this helps majorly because they're going to be there at perfect times to be able to defend towards the site. James watching on the cross with the AWP. Molotov goes down. He has to fall back. There's the kill into Kicker. James falling, and it's the Krieg that's doing all the damage, Ben.
Both coming long, though. YEKINDAR already gets one. Bit. Oh, he doesn't expect the second. Topa. Oh, no! Oh! He does get the kill, but that was...
James could try and get that off on short. Needs to adjust. Right now he's watching towards long, and the T's have started to take the map control. Standard play. All the Molotovs comes out. It stops Sanji from being able to play on the ramp. Then he has to change up his angle. James watching for the cross towards Gandalf. Will he peek into it? Sees a little bit of skin. There's an instant response. Doesn't matter, though, as he beheads Bit, showing he's the better wizard as he makes him disappear with the first. Sanji from behind the box as well, ready for the push to come. They're crouched, walking their way up, slowly moving into position, and they begin to plant 4 short. There's the jump spots that come out from Adren, playing like Kukli as he gets the kill. And this man is a murderer, Ben. Frag after frag, he gets 2. They've wasted enough time to win it. But he's been put in a coffin. He won't have much of a chance to do any damage into this round. James up on Shoxy, gets the adjustment off. Punishing with the AWP. The smokes go down. YEKINDAR on the angle that no one's cleared. He can shoot down into the headshot hitbox. It's so easy for him to find the first. The Dren trades it back onto Capachab as well, and it's all up to Gaspada. He doesn't have the bomb. He'd need to dance the entire way across back towards Car to grab it, and he's swarmed. VP.
What's the point in saying? Sanji had a spawn. He's going to spam the doors. Oh.
Ooh.
That's good damage. Just the one. And they're actually going towards B. It's going to be a B rush, I think, as well. Let's see. Capacho, Molly's down. Let's see how it goes.
He gets one into Adren, but the response from YEKINDAR is absolutely brutal. This man with a tenacious attack, taking the site as his own. They outnumbered the CTs. They leave them in a horrendous spot. A retake that is so stacked against them. Bit up close and personal, using his offensive utility to just do damage. Good use of the HE, but he's got to wait for the rest of the team. They have to push together on this. Molotov goes up, window set ablaze, and he goes out, but not in a blaze of glory. Just set on fire. They're going to go straight through the door. YEKINDAR's just looking for the final frags of the game. Kick up with a flick. Gaspada, AWP in hand, trying to be that slippery snake, but he's not a assassin. Instead, he's just assassinated. YEKINDAR being the assailant to do it. And that is the final round.